We'll see who shows up. Justin normally has the comments showing up somewhere.
He does that. I don't know how he does that. Let's see. We'll figure it out.
Welcome everybody. I don't know who's here yet. We're down 2 of our my primary producer is here, Caleb. Your primary. My secondary and backup producer for Whiskey Live, Whiskey Friday Live, whatever the hell we're calling this thing anyway. Justin just had a baby girl. Crazy, strange biology going on there, but his wife just had a baby girl, so that's fantastic. And I am happy for both of them, so he is home with her.
Cotton Candy Randy said, howdy, Jamie.
Hi, Cotton Candy Randy. I don't know who you are, but hi. Who is Cotton Candy Randy?
I don't know.
I suppose he'll let us know. Yeah, I don't know how he does that. Does he like hide it behind the other screen?
I have no idea how he does it.
All right, it's fancy. Maybe he's just, does he capture just that section of that window and show just that? Justin's tricky. He's got some tricks up his sleeve. He's a little bit of a video ninja. He can make this all come together real nice. So anyway, Caleb's going to be reading your comments to me so that I know what's going on. Hey, we're getting there. Can you blow that second screen up a little bit bigger? Old man eyes over here. I can't see shit. Oh, that must be Justin.
It's just Justin, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, that's Justin. We got a few things to talk to y'all about. We'll give some folks some more time to get in here so I don't have to repeat myself too much. We're going to go over the 4RS's performance at Pacific Raceways and Ted's chance to really, this is Ted's first chance to really drive the car with all the good stuff on it. So, the other thing I'm going to share is about meeting your heroes. So I got an early 50th birthday present to myself. Picked it up yesterday. It is a Ferrari 458. It's a 2014, kind of a base model Italia. It's not super crazy special. Sound is bad, guys, Larry says.
Yeah, it doesn't sound good.
No, it doesn't like this mic.
No, let's switch back.
Switch back to the other mic. All right. This is my remote mic for walking around with the YouTube. We're going to switch back to the better mic. Give us 1 second. All right. Is that more better? Yeah, I'm going to keep talking so that he can get that better. Larry, what do you think? Is that better? Yep, what Larry said. Very soft and blown out at the same time. Huh, that's fun.
Yep, that's way better. See, crank it up a little bit.
All right, so he's gonna move it up a little bit, and
There we go.
totally off. There we go. All right, good. Okay, we're bobbing and weaving over here, so I'm gonna undo my magic clip here, and I'll just do the remote one when we need remote. So Caleb is jumping between like 3 computers right now, so I'm gonna try and take it easy on him.
Oh, we're good. Yep, much better.
Take it easy on him. Good. So for those of you familiar with Pacific Raceways, it is a very old school track. It is full of bumps and undulations and curbing and tight corners and it's a great test for chassis setup, for aero, and for trying to make the car easy to drive and easy to drive fast. So Ted knows that track exceedingly well. He was an instructor at it for a long time, and he made the comment that the GT4RS, fully lab ratted out, everything that we've got on it, is the best car that he's driven on that track. It's his favorite. It rotates the way he wants it to because of the mechanical diff in it. With the aero, the suspension, all dialed in. The power the car has, he's like, it's just weaponized. It's just wicked, super easy. He's clicking off 123s consistently in 90 to 95 degree heat yesterday. It was hot. It was really fucking hot. Car just kept zoom, 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 no problems. So that means in cooler weather, maybe you actually dip into the 122s there, which would be silly because I think Riberas' record is a 121 in a GT4RS. So, and don't quote me on that. I'm sure someone will correct me if that's not the right time. And interestingly, that quote car, not a quote car, but that car was quote stock. It was not stock. It had aftermarket dampers. It had a number of other tricks going on, heaters on the tires, et cetera, et cetera. So it would be more than fair for us to go out with a modified car and kind of take it. We will be back at it out at the track on September 6th for a Dundon Racer on Rails Day. If you are an A advanced driver, if you are among our crew or one separated from the local crew up here, please come and join us on September 6th. A lot of our normal guys, participants are all heading north to a track day at Area 27. I will not be able to do that. The date that we had available to us for that Kamo was able to get was September 6th, and it was a little short notice. So we're going to do the best we can with it and go from there. We also had our good friend Ed with the 991.2 GT3RS Lab Rat, fully lab ratted out, MCS, Valkyrie wing, carbon splitter, full power package. He was out at the track yesterday, and he dropped almost a second and a half from his personal best after we added the splitter. So he hadn't had the splitter until yesterday. We had a prototype lip on it. We got all that put on the car, and everything okay? No, what's going on? All right. I am mobile. The camera turned off? Yep. Oh, jeez. All right. Well, we're mobile, and we're back. Caleb's dancing. He's going to need that whiskey. I haven't seen it. He was sweating this much yesterday, and it's not 100 degrees in here. So where was I when the camera let go? Ed. He dropped a second and a half with his with the splitter on the car, and he hasn't really even gotten a chance to really dive in. So we're getting there, and he's clicked down real quick. He's approaching 125s, which is rarefied air at Pacific. So if you guys want to take a walk, we can just. Yeah. Oh, that's fine. You guys can. You want to show Ted's lap on the screen? Or? Yeah, let's show Ted's lap. Let's show Ted's lap. We'll get Ted up there. There we go. Hey-o! And we are going to change the camera view because there's an awful lot of dashboard in this. But we got new race navigator to install. That'll happen before September 6th.
And I'm sure we'll be fighting some gremlins with that too. So this is Pacific Raceways. Those of you who don't know, we just went through 3A. This is 3B. Hard to get the throttle. Ted does an absolutely fantastic job. We did fix the throttle trace, so we'll have that for next time. This is 4 at the crest right there. Coming in 4. 5A. 5B, big bump. And then 6. That is the area that if the car doesn't have some suppleness, isn't able to get through there very quickly or very well, then cars can end up upside down. And that's really kind of scary. This is 8. Ted has been working our local track group to change their line to the faster line, which is Diamond Point through 8. There's a big bump right there after 9 coming into the kink. At 145. So obviously the aero isn't impacting top speed, which is the whole thing. We want to make this efficient. We want to make the car go. She looks bonkers. We'll go down and take a closer look. I'll walk you guys around it so you can see everything that we're doing, where we're at manufacturing wise. So we're gonna, let me get my, there it is.
Yeah, you're gonna have to warn him it's gonna go back to the. Actually, let's try it without the lav.
Let's try it without the lav. Yeah, we'll just use this one. Okay, you got me? We're switching.
Should be all good when you drop
Everybody hear me? There we go. Check, 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 check. Checkity check. Yep, I see it moving. Could probably turn it up a teeny tiny bit, but still hear me? You got me? Can I riff for you? Just one time. Oh, we're brought to us, Whiskey Friday brought to you this Friday by Willet Bourbon. It's delicious. You should try it. They have a patent. I'm not sure what the patent's for. Maybe it's for the bottle. I'm not sure.
It sounds better than with the lav as well.
All right. I was wondering if I was like shielding it too much inside my shirt, maybe, or it needs to be closer to my face.
It made me sound like it was too close.
Oh,
We'll
interesting.
play with it.
Well,
We'll play with it for the first time when we're not live.
I like that. I like that. Oh, there we go. Way too close to my face. That's better. Try not to trip and fall down. All right. We're walking, people. We're walking. Hopefully nobody gets seasick. We'll start with the 4RS and we'll go out and talk to the Italian. This is Charles madly catting or partially napping, something like that. Charles is having a hard time after escaping the Lahaina fires. He was there when that happened, by the way. He's having a hard time getting to sleep at night. So let's look at this bad girl. So back here, this is the Valkyrie wing. The uprights are finishing up in carbon. They should be a week, maybe, a week or so. The muffler is also moving finally closer to being finished. The wheels are Forge Line, 19-inch. Tires are Goodyear Supercar 3R. Brakes are PFC. The, what else? Race Navigator is our choice for capturing lap times. 265s on the front of the car. We're going to get up here and we'll talk about the front aero here for a second. Caleb, if you see any questions, let me know because I am completely blind down here. The 4RS has a very large stock air deflector, and it starts about here, comes all the way back. The idea of this is to shoot air out and around the front tire to make a little less drag, to keep the turbulent air from mixing with the laminar flow air so that it doesn't, one doesn't contaminate the other, and you keep the car moving, reducing drag from the wheel well. We decided to go a slightly different route, more akin to what we've done on the other cars. I'll walk around the 3RS here in a second. Dual dive planes that cause a vortex that helps suck that high pressure into the vortex therefore reducing lift even further and more so than the vents in the top of the fender. This is a full carbon splitter. What comes on the car is not a splitter, it is a lip. The car does not have a splitter, it just has a lip. This is our lip, this is the full splitter. The splitter has an airfoil shape. I'll show you a little underskirt. I don't know if you can see it, but you can. I'll put you down that way so that you can. Everything on here is purposeful. The bottom of the splitter has an airfoil shape, and it has two diffusers. The two diffusers help to speed up the air, reduce the pressure, and dump it into the wheel well. That allows the pressure that's built up on the top of the car to press down even more than it would have otherwise. All of these parts are finishing up in manufacturing, and we hope to be releasing them sometime in September. So let's take a walk around Mr. Ed's car. You can see carbon uprights, Valkyrie wing, similar setup, chassis lock on the 991.2 GT3RS and all of the 3RSs. This is the bit that Charles finished up. This is the lip is here. This is straight up 3D printed, and it's printed in sections so that we can test it. This is the carbon lip. We made this so that it's universal for all the cars, and it is stout, and you can stand right on it. Standing on it. Dual dive planes in carbon, doing the same thing, getting a nice twist down the side of the car. So yeah, aero packages, MCS three-way dampers, go fast parts, sound good parts, and yeah, the car works fantastic. It's supple, it's nice, it's quick, it's friendly, it's not hard to drive. It's yeah, I feel pretty damn happy with that. Just get them across the line in manufacturing and ship them all to y'all so you guys can go fast. It's funny, I ended up with, so I bought a E46 M3. I actually wanted a blue one and an LMB car, and with a cinnamon interior, or sorry, Interlagos blue, not Lamar blue, Interlagos blue. Ended up with a Gentian GT4RS. I forget the Audi blue color for the RS6. I wasn't shopping for color when I got the RS6. It kind of happened that way. And this funny looking thing at the Porsche shop was for locally at a used lot, and then another shop got it. It's 12,000 mile, 2014 458 Italia. 458's been on my bucket list for cars, shit, as long as I can think about it. Yo!
Bring it back!
Oh!
Yeah, you're going a little too far.
All right, sorry. How much of that did we get?
We got all of it. It just broke up a little bit.
Broke up when I'm at the 458?
Yeah, if you go right here, you can probably show them.
This way? All right.
I would go back over the Ferrari.
How's this?
Better?
Hello?
I think it should be good from there.
All right. It's an Italian distortion field. Ferrari doesn't want the Porsche guys to fuck with their car. They put vibranium in it.
That's just fine right there.
Yeah, we're good? All right. All right. It's probably because I was right here in the dead zone,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So, anywho, we're saying the 458's been on my bucket list for a long time, and it's a TDF blue. It's not in the sun right now, but it has got a shitload of fleck in it. It's just really nice. Parchment interior. Kind of a, dare I say, a base Cayman 458 Italia, because it's some of these things that Ferrari does come as a surprise to a German car buyer. I've pretty much only been buying German cars for, hell, almost 30 years at this point. Cruise control is an option. Nav is an option. I'm surprised rear defroster isn't an option. At least driver's seat isn't an option. So yeah, there's some things I'm gonna do to quote upgrade the car. Backup camera is an option. Does not have a backup camera. Does not have parking sensors. And if you've ever been in a car like this, you can't see a fucking thing behind you. You literally can't see a thing. So I'm like, okay, guys. Yeah, I mean, there's of course getting some stuff for your customers to help them spend more money. That's fine. That's deviated stitching stuff, carbon surround shit. That, yeah, fine. But yeah, that really doesn't sound good, does it? It's on the list? Nice.
It's not the best. But
Not the best.
It is also on the list.
We're going to switch back to the main mic, and now I can just, now that they've seen it.
And we're back. Back to this one or the other one? All right. Back on the other mic?
Yeah, you're all good.
Heyo, nicely done. So, it's the only Purdy F car. This is true. So, all right. So it's pretty much Larry and Justin and Tim. So the funny thing I will admit, I did something a little silly, and I bought the car without test driving it. Because I was so excited to find a blue one with parchment. I was like, holy shit, I don't see these, especially in my neighborhood. We don't have these. So, should I have gotten in the car and driven it and then nickeled and dimed Darian about it doesn't have cruise control and it doesn't have this and that, and he'd have told me tough shit because it's only got 12,000 miles and that's what it's worth, and I would have gone around in a circle and I'd have bought it anyway. Or I just bought it anyway. So, I just bought it anyway. And now I can do the things to make the car better for me. Carbon interior bits, it's going to get lowered a little bit. May do some wheels eventually. Probably not right away. It has 6-year-old tires? 7-year-old tires? 6-year-old tires on it, so it's not getting on the track anytime soon until that gets fixed. But they're fine. I mean, hell, the car only has 12,000 miles on it. It's got Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's on it, which lasts for 25,000 miles. So it ain't going to need tires for a long time. They're going to age out and fall off the car before it needs anything. They're saying they can't hear again. How about now? It is. I'm peaking high. I'm still fine. Tim, turn your earphones up. Sounds good on our side. Probably because I was so blown out on the other mic, you turned it down. Turn it back up. We got the good mic now, so we're gonna deal with the remote. The Jamie Goes remote. I had a request that I like to walk around and show you guys shit in the shop, and everybody said you wanted to do that. So yeah. Anywho, what else? Oh, the clicky paddles. We're gonna get those on the website. Both full outfit to follow. I don't think so, Simon. I don't like red and green so much. I'm an orange guy. I don't like Christmas. I don't like Dr. Seuss. I don't like
I don't like green eggs or ham.
I don't like tomatoes. I don't like ketchup. All of that. No. I only like oranges and buffalo sauce and pumpkins. Pumpkins. We got a splitter for you soon, brother. So you need to fix that whatever is squishing your car in that corner. That was That was a whole lot of rubby dub. I thought you said you had gotten dampers on that, Simon. But either way, we got goodies for you when you're ready. What else? What else? Our new engineer Horovoje has started in Croatia, and he is 100% kicking ass. He is 100% kicking ass. He spent the first week learning a new software that he hadn't used before for translating 3D scans into surfaces, software called Quick Surface. And the very next week, he has given us 2 new products to prototype and a 3rd one on the way. So we're very excited to have him on staff. Charles and Horovoje are tag teaming projects. Charles is finishing up some revisions for the RS uprights for carbon that we're working on. He's also finishing up the edits on the RS splitter lip, because we have some South African customers that are very eagerly awaiting their resolution and release to production, because they want to go set a track record. Yeah, should be a good fall. We'll be at Rennsport here in a month, a little more than a month and 2 weeks. So end of September. Anybody coming to Rennsport, let us know. And again, anybody who wants to go fast on track with a bunch of other go fast like-minded folks that aren't dicks, give us a shout. Because we'd love to have you, as long as you're not slow. If you should be in PCAC group, meaning novice, with an instructor, please don't call. You're not going to be comfortable, and you're going to go home, and that's unfortunate. So don't overestimate your abilities. It's a very important thing in life. Don't overestimate your abilities. Donate to Lahaina. I haven't sprung this on the boys yet, but we are likely to have a fundraising sale. I have not put the details around it yet, but this place is too close to home. Charles was there when the fire erupted. Justin has family in the area. I have been going there for 20 years, have many friends and people that I would consider family at this point in that area. They are not family. None of my family is, we're fine and safe. But I've already been donating money personally to try and help. It's a little weird right now. You don't know who to give money to, but the standard ones send it to the Maui Food Bank, send it to Maui Humane Society. Keep the people alive, go rescue the puppies and the kitties. Hopefully FEMA and our government, heavy sigh, can get their head out of their ass and figure some shit out so that people can have a place to live. Whoa. Went dead. And we're back. We're having a hot camera dilemma. So we're back on the remote. So if you have some ability to give, please do so. These kind of tragedies are, I couldn't imagine it. I honestly couldn't imagine it. Just having my business burn up, my home burn up, and all my shit gone. I wouldn't, and all my whiskey burned up. That would be horrible. It would be horrible. So, it's a bit of a downer, but it's important. It's what's going on in the world right now. So, it's not all new Ferraris and badass aero and fun times at the racetrack. It can be, and luckily for us it is. But, keep those that are less fortunate in your thoughts. Little bumpy this Whiskey Friday, but thank you, Caleb, for pulling it off. We got it across the line. Anybody have any more questions for me before we sign off? Because it's about time to go cook some steaks. All right, y'all. You have a wonderful rest of your evening. I'm going to peace out, and we'll talk to you guys soon when we have some more updates as far as prices, when you can order, and who's going to order first.
Cool, all good?
All good? Good night.